Hey, it's Blake Backstage. We're here in the Blake FM studios, actually, with Johnny Cooper, who's playing at Denim and Diamonds Thursday night. And Johnny, you're back in Wichita Falls. I mean, this is where you grew up, right?
I know, man. Yeah, I don't live too far from here, from actually over here at the station. So, you know, we don't get a chance to play at home very often. So the fact that I get to actually take a shower, in my own shower, and go play the show, it doesn't get much better than that.
You probably won't appreciate the backstage amenities as much when you have your your home right there.
Exactly. It's well, I'll be just coming back from a trip, so it's going to be kind of, I'm going to be going to Mexico for a couple days, come right back, get ready to do sound check, and then play the show. So if there's going to be anybody that's going to be glad to be home and have no complaints after a couple days in Mexico,
it's going to be you.
It's going to be this guy.
Well, tell me, what's that like, being that you grew up here, you came from here, when you come back and play a show here, knowing that people are coming out, buying tickets to see you, how is that? Man,
it's a lot of fun, just because there was a point in time in my life where I was playing Wichita Falls probably, 4 times a month. And, from anywhere from over at Old Town to Stage West, or, I was playing all over the place here in town. And now that we get an opportunity to go out and travel and play different places, it kind of makes it a lot more special when you come home and get to play, right here at home.
Very cool. Well, something else with that, I mean, you've been playing for a while. You're a young guy. How old are you?
Man, I'm 24.
24. So your music's kind of changed as you've grown up too. I mean, what you were playing when you were 17,
right?
What you're playing now, a little bit different. How's that kind of transitioned?
I think it's the way I like to look at it is, people grow and they change and they want to try to do different things, especially by the time, since you were 16, 15, 16 to now being 24. And for me, it was just, I liked all different kinds of music. So I was always trying to take, the music that I really liked and try to put it into my own music. And so as I've gotten older, I've really just wanted to see how far I could push the envelope and see all what I could get away with and try new different kind of genres. And, I'm still trying to figure out exactly where I fit, my little niche, I guess. And so you just got to keep on trying and coming up with new things. And I can't tell you, what I'm going to write from one day to the next. Someday it may be a country song or a rock song or a pop song. It's just whatever comes to me that day.
Well, and speaking of music, you got some new stuff coming out later on this month.
Yes. We actually did this thing called the Pledge Music Campaign.
Okay.
And it's kind of like something like Kickstarter, but more for just music. And we actually reached our goal to go make this EP. And it's all thanks to just fans and people that have been following me over the years that, wanted to get on and be part of this.
Donated a little bit to make it happen.
And the cool part about it is it's, when people get on there and donate, they actually get to be a part of the record. There's a lot of cool stuff that they get, like incentives that they get that nobody else will probably ever have. Stuff from the recording studio and all kinds of stuff. And so we just kind of wrapped that up. We went and recorded. We're in the last mix down phases, getting everything mastered, and I'm hoping to get everything out by the end of June. So be looking forward to that.
Very cool. And then after you're done with that, going on a little trip, huh?
Yeah, I'm going to Jamaica with my good buddy Steve Rice from No Justice. We're going to Jamaica for 5 days at the end of July, and if you go on my website, you can actually find ways to be a part of that with us. I went last year, and we went on a different trip, and I tell you what, I had such a good time that I'm glad that they wanted me to come back this year.
So making you put some steel drum into any of your new music?
Right, I will be. Last time I went to Jamaica, it was actually a couple years ago, and I met this guy named Jumbo. And I'll tell you this quick story real quick.
Okay.
He was out there playing music just out on the beach. So we bought one of his CDs just to, help the guy out, And we took it home and jammed that CD for probably like 3 months straight. So like when I go to Jamaica, my mission is to find Jumbo and actually play him one of his songs and be like, dude, we came home with your CD and learned your stuff because it was cool. And so that's going to be my mission next time we go.
Very cool, very cool. Well, he's playing at Denim and Diamonds on Thursday night. It's Johnny Cooper, Blake Backstage, 1023 BlakeFM.com.